Hello everyone, how are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 1st of May 2022 on This is Sunday. So I hope you're having a great Sunday today. And so let's get ready to trade this week. So we will check charts as usual. We check the Forex pairs and gold, WTI oil, and then index, and then news for this week. We have many big news including NFP. So let's review the news also towards the end of the live today. Okay, so yeah, let's start. Let me switch screen. Okay, and before I start, as a quick disclaimer as usual, this content is basically based on my own experience and knowledge. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, since this is live, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great. Because after all, we're all here to learn. And recently, there are so many fake accounts of mine in social media. So please be careful. I have no Telegram, no Instagram, no Facebook, no direct messages. So please be careful. Okay, so before I start to see more people joining here today, let me say hi to everyone and start slowly today. So let's see who's here. Job Hunter, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Andy, Libor, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And Gunai, good to see you too. And yeah, Adam Wong, good to see you. Happy Labor Day. Thank you for joining. And Tisam, good to see you too. Richard, also good to see you here. And Yar, and William Sulaiman, good to see you. And Chuck James and Bookcode, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. MK also, good to see you too. All right, Gary. Thank you for joining as well. Restless, good to see you too. All right, good to see you here. Eric, thank you for joining also. And everybody else, thank you for joining on this live today. Okay, so now let me get to topics. So let me switch to TradingView. And I will screen charts in Forex first. And since this is the beginning of the new month, I check the monthly and weekly time frames today, because this is where exactly the monthly candles fixed, and then weekly is also fixed. So usually in the end or the beginning of the month, I also check the monthly charts and see which way it's going, because most likely if monthly is bullish, then in May the market tends to go bullish overall. So we may see more buy chance and sell chance. If it's bearish, it's vice versa. So I check the monthly chart and also the weekly time frames today. Okay, so here is, okay, so let me start from Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD broke the P wave bearish as I explained before, and then break the support level too. So now this is turning bearish. And weekly is also bearish. You can see the Kumo down. Kijun Sen is also down. Tenkan Sen is down too. And Chikou span below candles. So it's bearish. So I will be looking for the sell chance on Euro USD this week. Oops, sorry, hold on. Let me try to fit this to the page. Like this. Okay. So that was Euro USD. This is downtrending. So I will look for the sell chance this week. So I will mark this one as purple. And then next one is Euro Pound. Euro Pound has been ranging on both the monthly and weekly time frames. So most likely I will stay away this week too. I didn't remember when I took this pair Euro Pound last time trade, because it has been ranging as per Ichimoku and my strategy. So basically I have been away from this pair. But just in case, I check every day, because the new trend might start soon. So, but for now, it's range on both time frames, so I will simply stay away. Next one is Euro AUD. Euro AUD monthly is bearish. Kumo down, Kijun Sen is pointing down, Chikou span below candles. But in the weekly, it's retracing backwards. So it may retrace back to the Kijun Sen on the weekly, and then resisted by that and go down this way can be expected. So I think in the short term, that will be bullish. So if I see bullish trend, then I will take a buy. But we'll see. At this moment, even if it's retracing back to Kijun-sen, last week was a pin bar, doji candlestick, and this week might be tricky. So to be safer, we can just stay away from this pair because we have lots of other pairs trending right now in the Forex. So next one is Euro JPY. Euro JPY is bullish in the monthly, but now flat in the weekly chart. And monthly is bullish because I say that because Kumo is bullish, Kijun-sen is pointing upwards, and Chikou span above candles. However, it has been resisted by the resistance level from the March 2018. So from here, it may reverse. In fact, last week was reversal on the weekly chart. So if this reversal continues, then the market may go down to the weekly Kijun-sen. So I would look for the sell chance, and target will be the Kijun-sen on the weekly, which is 132.21. So my view is sell bias. And in this case, I say it's monthly is bullish and weekly is bearish. So it kind of contradicting the directions on different time frames. So monthly chart basis, when next candlestick forms, which is Monday, tomorrow, when the next candlestick start to form, Kijun-sen and Kumo most likely will become flat. Let me check the. Let me see if the next Kijun-sen will become flat or not quickly. So 26 was here. Yeah. So let's say tomorrow in New Zealand the market opens, and as soon as the market opens tomorrow, then Kijun-sen will become flat, and Senko span B will be also flat, and Senko span A will also be flat. Yeah, so all the lines will become flat. Tenkan-sen will be also flat too. I can tell by the calculation. So I know that tomorrow monthly will become flat, and then weekly might retrace back to Kijun-sen. So I am sell biased on this Euro JPY. So I will just check mark just in case, because I will be looking for the sell. So next one is Euro CAD. Euro CAD has been bearish in both monthly and weekly time frames. So most likely this week and this month will be bearish. So I will continuously look for the sell chance. Next one is Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc is bearish on the monthly, bearish on the weekly chart. So I will continuously look for the sell chance. Okay, and then USD JPY. USD JPY has been bullish on the monthly and bullish on the weekly. But one thing is that on the monthly, Kumo is too thin, so it may reverse backwards. Month of May could be retracement on the USD JPY. So yeah, if it retraces, then I won't trade. I will stay away. But still, weekly is bullish, so I will continuously follow the weekly trend. So I will check mark the USD JPY. And the next one is USD CAD. USD CAD has been flat on both time frames. Monthly is flat, flat Kumo, flat Kijun-sen. Chikou span is retracing back to candles. And weekly is also flat, flat Kumo, Kijun-sen. Chikou span is too close. So simply I will stay away. Until the market breaks resistance, I will stay away. It's I think more correct. Yeah, because if it breaks the resistance, then that will make the Kumo up. Kijun-sen also bullish. Chikou span will be breaking the candles. And then I look for the buy chance and target to the monthly Kijun-sen. But if it doesn't happen, then I will continuously stay away from this pair. That's the USD CAD. Next one is USD Swiss franc. Monthly is now still range as per Ichimoku definition because Kumo is still not twisted yet bullish, and market is within the Kumo now. Kijun-sen is flat, Chikou span touching, but on the weekly it's bullish. However, Kumo is a bit too thin. I prefer the Kumo to be thicker and longer to be trustable. So it may be traced backwards this week. So yeah, I think I will just stay away from this one. And also this is Swiss franc. And Swiss franc pairs can be very spiky in the lower time frames with high spread. So from this reason, Swiss franc pairs are basically my low priorities. So yeah, but since it's bullish, I will just check mark just in case. I might take buy this week if there's no other pairs look good. Okay, next one is pound USD. Pound USD on the monthly is range because Kumo is flat, Kijun-sen flat, Chikou span touching. But on the weekly is bearish, but the Kumo is too thin, so it may reverse. But I can still be on the downtrend side. So pound USD, I will continuously look for the sell chance. And next one is pound JPY. Pound JPY is up on the monthly, but flat on the weekly, and there was a long wick pointing downwards last week. And 2 weeks back was the pin bar. So with these situations where we found the long wicks up and down from the last 2 weeks, most likely this week will be range, is my idea. The pound is weak, JPY is also weak recently, so most likely it will be range. So I don't mark this one. I would prefer to be in other active markets. The next one is pound CAD. Pound CAD is down on both monthly and weekly time frame, so I will continuously look for sell chance. Next one is pound AUD. Okay, this one is flat on both time frames. Monthly chart, it was supported by the previous support at 1.73985, and it's retracing backwards now. And as for the weekly chart, it's also retracing, and it may retrace back to the Kijun-sen. So if it's bullish in the lower time frames, I take it. Otherwise, I will simply stay away. And next one is pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss franc is both flat, monthly flat and weekly flat. Oh, sorry, weekly is technically bearish, but it was supported at around 1.21015 level, exactly here. So it may still be range. So I will come back to this chart once it breaks the support. Otherwise, I will simply stay away. So now let's move on to AUD based pairs. The next one is AUD USD. At 2 weeks, the market has been bearish, so we see downtrend in the lower time frames. But as per monthly chart, it's range. Weekly is also range. So the market may go down to the support 0.6965 level, and once the market reaches that level, it may reverse and come back to the Kijun-sen on this weekly chart. So it may retrace, is my view. So I can still follow downtrend, but I prefer to wait for the breakout the support to sell. So next one is AUD CAD. So AUD CAD also for the last 2 weeks has been bearish, so I can follow downtrend, but as for monthly and weekly, both are range as per Ichimoku, so it may go up anytime. And with that in mind, I look for the sell chance this week. And AUD JPY is nice. AUD JPY is bullish on the monthly, and weekly is also bullish. Technically, the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Kumo, Chikou span above candles, so that's bullish. So I will continuously look for the buy chance. And next one is AUD Swiss franc. This one is range on both time frames. Monthly range, weekly range. Most likely this week will be range. So that means even if you take a buy or sell, the market may not grow so much towards your direction. So I will stay away from this one. The next one is CAD-JPY. Yep, so CAD-JPY is bullish on the monthly and are also bullish on the weekly. But the weekly chart had the doji previously. There's a big doji candle. So whenever I see doji, I wait for the breakout towards either direction, whether it goes up or down. And since this is bullish on the monthly, I expect it breaks bullish in this way. And then I will look for the buy chance. So CAD/JPY, it may happen this week. So I will just check this one. And the next one is CAD Swiss franc. Yeah, CAD Swiss franc monthly is range, but weekly is bullish. But again, the Kumo is too small, too thin. So since the market is at the monthly resistance now, in between 0.7592 and 0.7575, it may retrace backwards on the monthly and also the weekly time frame. So to be safer, I prefer to wait for the breakout of the resistance and buy. Otherwise, I will stay away. And the last one is Swiss franc JPY. This one is bullish on the monthly, and weekly is also technically bullish. So I will continuously follow uptrend. This week might be bullish also. So I will mark this one also. Yeah, so overall we have many trending pairs on the monthly or weekly time frames. So we can continuously look for opportunities this week. So, but I thought month of March was so active. We had many trends on many pairs, and I think you did well on the month of March if you trend follow. In April was not bad actually. April we had some nice trends on the JPY pairs, and also Euro and Pound came weaker towards the end of the month. So we see some breakouts like Euro USD or Pound pairs are going down. So in that sense, we had the nice month in April. But in May, I'm not sure. We still may see active markets because JPY has been weak because of the low interest rate, and USD is strong, and Pound's weak. Euro is basically weak right now. So fundamentally speaking, we may still see some active markets in May. So yeah, hopefully we can all capture some nice pips as a trend follower by Ichimoku. And yeah, I will continuously check charts in that eyes. So now let's go to gold, XAU USD. So here's commodity and XAU USD. On the monthly chart, it's a range. It's a pure range because the Kumo is flat, Senko span B flat, Senko span A is also flat, and then Kijun Sen is flat, Tenkan Sen is also flat, and Chikou span about to touch. This is coming back closer to the candles, so it's range. So as per monthly chart, we can't really tell which way it's going. But for me, this is a bit bearish in monthly because it's bearish in the sense that it's range, and when it's range, most likely the market retraces back to Kijun Sen is the basic concept of Ichimoku. So the market was resisted at 2068.7 level, and it's retracing. Looks like it's retracing backwards to Kijun Sen on the monthly. So if you're looking for the sell chance, then that will be the target here on the 1762.00. Yeah, and with that in mind, if you look at the weekly time frame, this one is retracing backwards now, so it may go down is my view. So if I see the breakout of the most recent low in weekly, which is 1874.39, if I see that breakout, then I could look for the sell chance, and then target will be 1762.00. That's a round number, so the market may reverse to the monthly Kijun Sen. Okay, so next one is WTI. WTI oil is now becoming, this is still bullish on the monthly, but weekly is now range. So Kumo is bullish, so long term looks to be bullish still. So it may go up continuously. But I think the topic will be whether the market breaks Kijun-sen or not on the weekly. Kijun-sen right now is on 95.93. So if the market breaks the level, then it may retrace back to Kijun-sen on the monthly chart, all the way down this way. So yeah, we'll see if it happens or not. So for me, this is bearish in oil too. Okay, so let's move on to index now. So starting from Nikkei, monthly is range now a bit retracing backwards, and weekly is also retracing backwards too. So technically, this is Y wave, or this is range basically on the monthly and weekly chart. So yeah, we can't really tell which way it's going. I think Nikkei has been range for a long time, ever since March 2021. So it's been range for almost 1 year now, or a bit retracing now back to the monthly Kijun-sen. But I think the move is not that active. We see some bearishness, but at the same time we see bullishness too in the range. So this is not an ideal market to be in the trade. So this one is Dow Jones. US 30 Dow Jones is now also range in both time frames. Monthly is range, albeit retracing. Looks like it may retrace back to the monthly Kijun-sen. But that will take time, I think. Monthly Kijun-sen is 27,562. That's all the way down here. So it may take time. It may take a month or year. But this is at the moment bearish on the monthly chart. And weekly chart is also bearish because we see bearish in the wave. Here, it was reverse in the wave. Sorry, let me do this more clearly. This was reverse in the wave, and it may go down continuously towards this direction is my view. And so the topic is about whether the market breaks the Senko span B or not. In this case, there was a Tenkan Kijun dead cross. Chikou span break happens. So if the market breaks the Kumo, Senko span B on the weekly time frame, it may continuously be bearish. So yeah, this is not a good timing to buy. So I'm actually not trading index right now because it looks like all retracing or ranging in higher time frames. So next one is this is Nasdaq, and it has been bearish. So monthly chart is retracing back to the monthly Kijun-sen. So I think that will be the realistic target. 11,708.7 is the target on the monthly. And on the weekly chart, it's reversing backwards, and we had a Sanyaku Gyakuten signal here. Kumo breakout. And I think this is significant that the market retraces backwards continuously. And target to the monthly Kijun-sen. So it's bearish for me. And the next one is S&P 500. S&P is also retracing backwards, but in the monthly, it may retrace also back to the Kijun-sen. So that's 3503.4. But this is very far, so it may take a couple months or year. But this is retracing. It's downtrend in the lower time frames. In the weekly time frame, just like Nasdaq, it's about to break the Kumo. We had already Tenkan Kijun dead cross, Chikou span break. So if we see the Kumo breakout this week, then it may continuously go down this way. So I think that will be the topic for today. But it may be supported by the Senko span B and goes up this way. So we have to wait at least this week candlestick close on the weekly, and make sure that the weekly candle close becomes below the Kumo, below Senko span B. And then next week onwards, you can continuously look for the sell chance and target to the monthly Kijun. So it's bearish for me. So next one is Euro stocks. Euro stocks is also retracing backwards now. Monthly is retracing back to the Kijun Sen 3331.4 level, and weekly is also retracing backwards. It was actually there was head and shoulders or double top, and neckline was 3994.4, and it broke the neckline and then retraced back to the neckline previous supports, and then it's going down again. So for me, this is bearish, and it's about to break the Kumo. So, and I think it did actually. It did break the Kumo, so this is bearish for me. So if you can sell, I think that will be great, but this is not a good timing to buy, obviously. So next one is FTSE 100. FTSE 100 is range now. Range on the monthly, range on the weekly. So we can't really tell which way it's going. But one thing is that this is the monthly resistance. 7690.43 is the monthly resistance. So it may reverse back to the Kijun Sen on the weekly. It's downtrending for the last 3 weeks. So I think target is going to be 72 to 28.70. So next one is CAC France. Yeah, just like the FTSE 100, this one is also ranging, retracing backwards. Within the Kumo on the weekly, and monthly is also retracing. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span is also retracing. So this is, in the short term, this is bearish. And DAX 40 is also bearish, and it may retrace back to the monthly Kijun Sen, which is 12115.6. And weekly also broke the Kumo just now, last week. So it may continue to be downtrend, is my view. Okay, next one is a Nifty chart. Nifty is now ranging on the monthly, ranging on the weekly. So in this condition, it's very difficult to tell which way it's going. Yeah, and also weekly is going into Kumo now. So this is not a good timing to trade right now. Because even if you trade, buy or sell, the market may not go towards that direction that quickly. So in the long term, I think it's difficult to read which way it's going. Next one is AU200, Australia 200. Weekly is flat and monthly is flat. So no direction again. But if we can wait until the market breaks the monthly resistance, which is 7661.4, then I think that will be the bullish afterwards. So I will just wait for this breakout and then buy afterwards. And Hansen Index. Hansen has been bearish on the monthly and weekly. Especially weekly is now bearish Kumo. Senko span A is bearish. Kijun Sen is bearish. Chikou span below candles. So, and it was resisted by the Kijun Sen. So this is downtrend on Hansen. Yeah, this downtrend may be continuous in this Hansen market. So that covers the whole index. So now let me quickly recap on the news for this week. So every month, every start of the month, we have big news. So we have to be careful, because whenever there's a big news, the market may spike, because even if you find lots and lots of confirmations, one news can violate all these confirmations, all the technical confirmations. So before the news, you have to stay away. So let's see. This week, starting from Monday, we have retail sales in Germany. So that's one. And ISM manufacturing PMI is in the US. So we have these two news on Monday. And Tuesday, May 3rd, we have rate decision, interest rate decision in Euro, and also Lagarde's speech, President Lagarde's speech in ECB. So Euro pairs can be affected by this. And technically, on the New Zealand Open, there's unemployment rate in New Zealand. So if you trade New Zealand pairs, this can be also affected by the news. Let me fit to this page so you can see the whole picture here. Yeah, and Wednesday, there's a retail sales report in Australia and retail sales in Euro and ADP employment change in the US. So ADP is also very important. It can impact the market very huge. So you have to watch out the ADP on Wednesday, the 4th. And then ISM Services PMI in the US and the policy statement also in the US. So we have lots of US markets news on Wednesday. And Thursday we have trade balance on Australia. And then Thursday will be a UK day. So because we have rate decision, policy meeting, and vote rate, we have lots and lots of news here. And we have to be careful on pound. And Friday, we have a policy statement on Australia and non-farm payrolls in the US and unemployment rate in Canada. So like this, we have at least 2 or sometimes 3, 4 news per day this week. So always before you take a trade, you check charts, you check charts and also you check news. And if there's a big news, simply stay away. So that's my overview for this analysis. So, okay, thank you for joining everybody. Once again, good to see you here. So since I have covered almost all the topics, let me, for the next 10 to 15 minutes, let me just do some free talk. Right now, I will check some comments now. Thank you for joining here. Good to see you. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Can you check the copper? All right, copper. Let me see if I have it. I have platinum. I have silver, but I don't have copper here. Oh, here I have copper. Let's see. So copper futures monthly is still bullish because it's above the above Tenkan-sen. Looks like market has been supported by the Tenkan-sen and continues to be bullish. And on the weekly chart, the market broke the Kijun-sen, so now this is into range. It may retrace backwards in the range. Oh, there was an outside. Okay. Oh, I found multiple interesting confirmations here on the weekly because it's retracing. So let's see. This is about the price action, but you can see that there was an outside bar. This outside has been including, let me see how many candles in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles in the past. And last week, it has broken bearish and also broke the Kijun-sen too. So this may be the market direction change. It may go down continuously. So looks like copper has no more uptrend, in my opinion. Yeah, it may retrace all the way back to Kumo on the weekly. So this is not a good time to buy. All right, thank you for joining. I can see, yeah, lady, he says, can you please check the Bitcoin if you have time? Sure, I have time. So let me check the cryptos and BTC USD. Oh, I got the request from TSM, also from the Bitcoin. So here is a Bitcoin. Let me check let me cancel these lines first and check the weekly. And also let me check the monthly chart too and see just how it looks. Okay, so here is the monthly Bitcoin. And okay, so it has been supported by the Kijun-sen. So you can see that monthly Bitcoin has never broken the Kijun-sen in the past. It has been above the Kijun-sen ever since the May 2020. So it has been bullish now. And now what's interesting here is that I can see the angle Kijun-sen up and the Senko span A angle is also bullish. So it may go up continuously. You can also draw the trend line on the monthly chart like this, or on the weekly chart like this. And as long as the market is above that trend line, this is bullish. So with that in mind, if I look at the weekly time frame, the market has been supported by the monthly support, a monthly trend line. However, in terms of Ichimoku, it's bearish. Yeah, it's down. So it may retrace still continuously, bounce on a trend line, and goes up and retrace back to Kumo or Kijun-sen. In the short term, this is bearish, but in the long term, still bullish is my view on the Bitcoin. Yeah, however, I don't trade Bitcoin. I never traded cryptos before, so this is just my view. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, Ronan says, I lost $2,000 last month because I'm new and I go directly into market without preparation. Now I keep going. I don't want to give up. I know I still have a chance and I learn a lot from you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Ronan. You're welcome. Yeah, if you lost $2,000, then you have to know the risk management. Yeah, I'm not sure your trade account size. If your trade account size is big, then if 2,000 for you is, let's say, 5%, then I think that's fine. But if 2,000 is like everything, then that will be the problem. So yeah, better to learn the risk management skills and exit timings too. Yeah, but I'm glad that you find my channel is learning, and I hope you continue to learn on what I share in my YouTube. Okay, let's see. Okay, I can see Peace Serene and also let's see. Yeah, Peace Serene says gold. Okay, so let me check gold. Okay, I have a couple of requests here. The gold on the weekly is still, this is retracing backwards now. Broke the Kijun-sen, so it may go down to Kumo, or it may go down to the monthly Kijun-sen. The monthly Kijun-sen is on 1762.00, and that will be the target. This is bearish for me. It's bearish. Okay, I see one comment about pound CAD. Yeah, so pound CAD is trending down on the monthly, but this is on the support on the monthly. So to be safer, you want to wait for the breakout or the monthly support and sell. However, on the weekly, it's bearish. So you can follow the weekly time frame also and expect the market retraces but bounce on the Tenkan-sen and then continuously go down this way. So I will continuously look for the sell on pound CAD. In this case, I don't usually wait for the breakout of the support. As long as Kumo says it's bearish in multiple time frames, it tends to break the support and then goes bearish for a long time. Okay, so let me check the, let's see. Okay, Euro USD. Yeah, Euro USD is also bearish. Yeah, this is weekly time frame. You can see beautiful Kumo, Tenkan span B down, A down. Kijun-sen is down, Tenkan-sen down, and Chikou span below candles. So as compared to pound CAD, because pound CAD was very close to the support, but Euro USD, there's no support previously. So I think I would take the Euro USD as my high priority to sell than pound CAD. Yeah, and then I see a comment about pound USD also. Yeah, so pound USD, that's also bearish. So I prefer to take the pound USD. Yeah, it's bearish in the weekly pound USD, and Euro USD looks good on these two pairs. But USD CAD, Pound CAD. Pound CAD was very close to the monthly support. So yeah, I prefer to look into other stable trending pairs without any previous supports nearby. Okay, I see DXY. All right, let's see. DXY has gone up all the way. Yeah, so this is weekly. Let me check the monthly also. The market is on the monthly resistance here at 103.84. So it may reverse, right, in that sense. Kumo's very thin on the monthly. Kumo's too thin and very small. So most likely this month will be retracement and bearish, is my view. Yeah, and on the weekly, yeah, this week was strong bullish, but it may reverse. So just watch out on the reversal. But if it breaks, you can look for buy. Breaks means that if weekly candle closes above the resistance, 103.84 closes like this week, and then next week onwards can be bullish in the long run. So we can wait for that. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. AP says, okay, sorry. Lady says, super interesting about the monthly chart. Thank you very much, Kay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, we always have to look at the monthly chart by the end of the month, because that's when the monthly candle close. We might sometimes see engulfing monthly candle or doji monthly candle or breakout engulfing doji breaks on the monthly candle. And most likely this month goes towards that direction. So you have better chance in trading directions in that way. And plus also Ichimoku confirmations too on the monthly chart. So AP says, at the beginning of the month, you just analyze monthly and weekly, not the daily on Forex. I do. Every day I take the daily or 4, but I follow the monthly or weekly directions. Yep, every day I check the daily or 4. Okay. Oh, Ronan says more than half of it. I wish I knew your channel sooner. Sure, you can learn now. It's not too late. You can continue to learn and learn how to manage the risk percentage. Yeah, let's see. Yar says, can you look at stocks? I want to get out of the stock market and only trade Forex, but I don't know if I should sell everything. Can you look at BMY? Okay, let me check. Sometimes I like to check some markets where I never looked at it before. It's always interesting to see what pops up. So let's see, BMY. Okay, is it this one? Bristol Myers? Is it this one? Let me check. Okay, so on the weekly chart, it's bullish. Let me check the monthly. Monthly is bullish. Okay, however, the price is near the resistance. And that's why it was resisted here. But since monthly is still pointing up, it may break the resistance. And weekly is, okay, weekly now retracing. Weekly is retracing, so it may retrace back to the Tenkan-sen. And Tenkan-sen bounce may happen and goes up this way. However, if you see Tenkan-sen break, then it may retrace back to Kijun-sen. So you can sell or simply stay away. Is my view. Last week was doji. So if you want to buy, then I wait for the breakout of the resistance or breakout or wait for the reversal in the daily time frame. Let me check the daily quickly. Oh, daily broke the Kijun Sen now, so I will stay away. Yeah, I will wait until the market comes above the Kijun Sen in the daily chart. Yeah, because if you look at the chart, ever since February 3rd, the price has been above the Kijun Sen up until now, but it was last Friday that it broke the Kijun Sen. So it may retrace back to Kumo in this case. So yeah, better to wait until the market comes above Kijun Sen, close above the Kijun Sen, and then expect the market breaks resistance, is my view. Okay, let's see. John Hera says, usually on the higher time frame, when it breaks resistance or support, do you also wait for the second candle confirmations? Yes, I do. Yep. I do wait for the second candle confirmation. Yep. Okay. Yeah, P, you're welcome. And Asmin, you're welcome too. My pleasure. Kel says, hi sir, please check gold again in a little minute. Sorry, I'm going live stream late. Sure, I can check anytime. So gold here, XAUUSD monthly chart is was resisted at the top 268.77 and it may retrace back to Kijun Sen. Kijun Sen is 1762.0 exact number. And weekly chart is also a bit retracing too. The weekly chart also broke the Kijun Sen and it may retrace back to either Kumo on the weekly or Kijun Sen in the monthly. So that's my view on gold. So for me, it's bearish. Okay, TSM says, you think Bitcoin can go to 34K before it goes back? Let me check Bitcoin. Yeah, I only share my view in terms of technical analysis. So I'm just telling as if this for the Forex market. So 34K will be down here. Yeah, it can reach down to that level. Yeah. This is support. Previous support, it may retrace. Yeah, that's possible. If it breaks the trend line, then it may go down all the way. Yeah. Okay, Leon says, can I see the indicator using at TradingView? I'm using the Ichimoku indicator. This is the basic default Ichimoku cloud indicator in TradingView. And I use the default setting on the Ichimoku. 9, 26, 52, and 26. Yeah, AP, you're welcome here. Bitcoin in a daily looks not good. Yeah, daily chart is now retracing, right? Weekly is down. Oh, it also broke the previous doji on the weekly. The daily should be going down. Yeah. Daily's down. So yeah, I think the very key is whether the market bounces on the trend line or not. Yep. He says, in 50-minute chart, is it okay to buy gold tomorrow? Oh, let me check. 15 will be, I take the price action to trade in the 15-minute. Let me check in terms of the price action viewpoint. Okay, in 50-minute, you can't buy because it's bearish. It's a bearish in the wave, so you cannot buy in this case. Well, actually, technically, it was a P wave previously, and this P wave has been broken bearish. Yeah, broken bearish. So this is, to me, still bearish. There was a previous support here at 1892.49, so the market may retrace back to that level. Yeah, most likely it will, because this was the previous resistance and support. So 1892.42, 49 will be the target right now. Yeah, that's 15 minute on gold in price action. All right. Yeah. Thank you for joining, everybody. Great to see you on this nice Sunday today. Nanil says, what do you think about the correction for S&P 500? Your channel is great. Oh, thank you for the comment. So I have covered S&P already, but let me check again. It's retracing for sure, but let me redo the weekly analysis. Weekly, it's about to break the Kumo. So once it breaks, my view is bearish. But it may be supported by the Senko span B and goes up. So I think the topic is whether the market breaks Kumo or not on the weekly chart. Okay, lady says, your books and teachings have been helping me enormously. Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, I'm happy to see these comments. Yeah, because all I can share is just to share my experience and knowledge. And yeah, you can take that knowledge, you can take that information and put it practice on your own and be a better trader is my hope. Yeah. Let's see. Quiet says, can you go over Euro CAD? Yeah, Euro CAD was, let me see. Yeah, it's trending down. Yeah, it's trending down on the weekly. So I will continuously follow downtrend this week, this month. And then on the monthly is also bearish. So yeah, I will look for a sell chance for sure. Yeah, the potential target is going to be on the monthly support 1.30219. That's a target right now. Okay, let me check. Oh, there's a cannon going. End of Ramadan iftar. Okay, let's see. Yep, you're welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. Isam says, do you care about the news with your this strategy or not? I do, yes, I do care about the news. Before the news, I don't be in a trade. I will make sure to exit all my trades and come back afterwards. Yeah. Will says, can you please check the crude oil? Yeah, let me check. Crude oil is now retracing backwards too. Yeah. US oil monthly chart. There's a long wick pointing upwards, and there was a resistance here. Resistance level 111.85, and it may retrace back to. Well, sorry, this is still bullish on the monthly chart because it's above the Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen also. But on the weekly chart, it's retracing. So if the market breaks the Kijun-sen, then it may retrace back to Kumo. So as long as it's above the Kijun-sen on the weekly, it's bullish. But when it breaks, you better not to buy anymore. Okay, so let me see some other comments now. Okay. Oh, Archie says, greeting from Kyoto. Oh, thank you for joining from Kyoto. Good to have you here. Yeah, just want to say you are a legend, sir. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the comment. Okay, let's see. Six says, I'm not even using Ichimoku, but I learned a lot from your videos. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, personally, I use Ichimoku, but basically what I say is universal on any markets, any indicators, any strategies. Yeah, because I value the structure more than one single indicator. when it comes to strategies, you have to have your own system, your own, so to speak, philosophy of trading edges and trend follow strategies. And I'm only using Ichimoku to do that because I learned Ichimoku from the original books, and I found the power of it. But technically, you can replace it to moving average or any indicators. As long as you use this format, it should be fine. But Ichimoku works really good with my strategy, and that's why. But I'm really glad that you found my channel is very learning. That's great. Okay, Sai says, hello Kay, can I join GTS today? Please write me an email. Please write me an email from the link below the description, and I can guide you how to join the GTS. So GTS is my hands-on training, up to 5 members in the group. So that's here. Next opening is in October 2020. July is already full, so next one is open in October. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live for now. Oh, I see the other one from Osaka. Great to see here. BB Shwash. Good to see you here from Osaka. I was born in Osaka. So, and Osaka close to Kyoto. You know, if you're in Kyoto or Osaka, maybe you know Hirakata City. That's where I grew up when I was in Osaka. And then I came to Tokyo when I was 12. So, yeah. Oh, Stefano says, have you ever been a day trader in your career? Do you think day trading strategies can be at least useful to find the right entry in shorter time frames, like 5-minute charts? Yeah, I have been a day trader, meaning like intraday trader. Yes, I have. And yeah, basically you can apply the same format with my strategy and do day trading. It's possible. And yeah, in terms of what kind of style I do in trading, it's kind of hard to tell because sometimes I take trades and exit within a day, or sometimes I keep holding for the two weeks all the way. But when it comes to exit, if the market goes against me, then I will just exit in 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes very quickly. So when it comes to exit, I do in scalping, but when it comes to trading the profits, I do in swing style, day to swing. So it's difficult to say which style I'm in because I have different strategies. But yeah, I would say I am more of a day to swing. I prefer to hold, buy and hold long time, or sell and hold long time in Forex is my style. Okay, thank you for joining. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for the comments, everyone. I hope you're spending a nice weekend today. All right, thank you for joining from South Florida, K1. You see here. Okay, I love Osaka. Yeah, yeah, me too. Osaka is such a nice place, lively, nice place. Oh, you're in Hokkaido. Okay, Hokkaido is also a nice place too. So many nice seafood and ramens. Okay, so now I will end the live. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining, everybody. It was nice talking to you, nice chatting with you through the chat. So yeah, so this week we have many big news. Like I mentioned previously, so every time you check charts before you enter the markets, make sure you check news. It's very important. Yeah, so yeah, most likely after this, I will simply leave and I will just relax. And tomorrow, usually Mondays, I take a day off. Oh, I took the video last week about how I spend a Monday off. So you can come to my second channel and enjoy the video. I visited 2 places last week and capture quick videos, so you can see how I enjoy Mondays. So and come back in trading from Tuesday onwards. So I hope you have a great rest of weekend and have a nice trading week this week. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.